Welcome to Vid Zones, bringing you the good news and the bad news of crypto. My name is Wayne.
And my name is Manish.
And if you like money and crypto, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Today, we're going to talk about the Metaverse. So for those who have not seen what Facebook was talking about, today we'll be covering a little bit more in depth into what's to come in the future. Check this video out.
Descartes, hundreds of years ago, said, how do you know that you're not being fooled right now by an evil genius who's feeding you sensations into your mind to think that all this is going on out there, when in fact, none of it really exists? The philosopher Nick Bostrom has argued, in fact, maybe we should take this hypothesis very seriously. It's actually probable that we are in a virtual reality because of the whole history.
The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. What truth? That you are a slave, Neo. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, born into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch. A prison for your mind.
We're going to talk about the future. So let's start by exploring what different kinds of metaverse experiences could feel like, starting with the most important experience of all, connecting with people. Imagine you put on your glasses or headset and you're instantly in your home space. It has parts of your physical home recreated virtually, it has things that are only possible virtually, and it has an incredibly inspiring view of whatever you find most beautiful.
Hey, are you coming?
Yeah, just gotta find something to wear. All right, perfect.
Boy.
Oh, hey, Mark. Hey, what's going on?
Hi.
Mark. What's up, Mark?
Whoa, we're floating in space? Who made this place? It's awesome.
Right? It's from a creator I met in LA.
This place is amazing.
Boz, is that you?
Of course it's me. You know I had to be the robot, man.
I thought I was supposed to be the robot.
Whoa.
I knew you were bluffing.
Hey, wait. Where is Naomi?
Let's call her.
Naomi.
Hey, should we deal you in?
Hey, sorry I'm running late, but you gotta see what we're checking out. There's an artist going around Soho hiding AR pieces for people to find.
3D street art? That's cool.
Send that link over so we can all look at it. This is stunning.
Okay, that is something.
That's awesome.
I love the movement.
Wait, it's disappearing.
This is amazing.
Hold on, I'll tip the artist and they'll extend it.
Wow, brilliant.
If you guys like it here, I have another room that you're gonna love. Check out this forest room.
Huh, let's see it.
Koi fish that fly? That's new.
This is wild. Hey, one sec, Boz, it's Priscilla.
Hey, you have to see this. Beast is going crazy.
Oh, I love that guy. We've got to show that to the kids. Can you also send that to my dad?
I'll message him.
All right, see you at home. This place is great, Boz, but there's something I gotta get back to. All right, so that's a glimpse of a few ways that we're gonna be able to get together and socialize in the metaverse. It's a ways off, but you can start to see some of the fundamental building blocks take shape. First, the feeling of presence. This is the defining quality of the metaverse. You're going to really feel like you're there with other people. You'll see their facial expressions, you'll see their body language, maybe figure out if they're actually holding a winning hand. All the subtle ways that we communicate that today's technology can't quite deliver. Next, there are avatars, and that's how we're going to represent ourselves in the metaverse. Avatars will be as common as profile pictures today, but instead of a static image, they're going to be living 3D representations of you. Your expressions, your gestures, that are going to make interactions much richer than anything that's possible online today. You'll probably have a photorealistic avatar for work, a stylized one for hanging out, and maybe even a fantasy one for gaming. You're going to have a wardrobe of virtual clothes for different occasions, designed by different creators and from different apps and experiences. Importantly, you should be able to bring your avatar and digital items across different apps and experiences in the metaverse. Beyond avatars, there is your home space. You're going to be able to design it to look the way you want, maybe put up your own pictures and videos and store your digital goods. You're going to be able to invite people over, play games, and hang out. You'll also even have a home office where you can work. Your home is your personal space from which you can teleport to anywhere you want. Now, speaking of teleporting, there are going to be all kinds of different spaces that people make. Rooms like the ones that we just saw, but also games and whole worlds that you can teleport in and out of whenever you want. Teleporting around the metaverse is going to be like clicking a link on the internet. It's an open standard. In order to unlock the potential of the metaverse, there needs to be interoperability. And that goes beyond just taking your avatar and digital items across different apps and experiences, which we are already building an API to support. You want to know that when you buy something or create something, that your items will be useful in a lot of contexts and you're not going to be locked into one world or platform. You want to know that you own your items, not a platform. Now, this is going to require not just technical work, like some of the important projects that are going on around crypto and NFTs in the community now. It's also going to take ecosystem building, norm setting, and new forms of governance, and this is something that we're really going to focus on. Privacy and safety need to be built into the metaverse from day one. You'll get to decide when you want to be with other people, when you want to block someone from appearing in your space, or when you want to take a break and teleport to a private bubble to be alone. You're going to be able to bring things from the physical world into the metaverse. Almost any type of media that can be represented digitally, photos, videos, art, music, movies, books, games, you name it. Lots of things that are physical today, like screens, will just be able to be holograms in the future. You won't need a physical TV, it'll just be a $1 hologram from some high school kid halfway across the world. And you'll be able to take your items and project them into the physical world as holograms in augmented reality too. You're going to be able to move across these different experiences on all kinds of different devices, sometimes using virtual reality so you're fully immersed, sometimes using augmented reality glasses so you can be present in the physical world as well, and sometimes on a computer or phone so you can quickly jump into the metaverse from existing platforms. There are going to be new ways of interacting with devices that are much more natural. Instead of typing or tapping, you're going to be able to gesture with your hands, say a few words, or even just make things happen by thinking about them. Your devices won't be the focal point of your attention anymore. Instead of getting in the way, they're going to give you a sense of presence in the new experiences that you're having and the people who you're with. Now, these are some of the basic concepts for the metaverse. And while this may sound like science fiction, we're starting to see a lot of these technologies coming together. In the next 5 or 10 years, a lot of this is going to be mainstream. And a lot of us will be creating and inhabiting worlds that are just as detailed and convincing as this one on a daily basis.
Wow, solid. I was lost in this video.
You lost? Yeah, no, I actually kind of put this piece together because I think it had a lot of gems in this whole entire 8 minutes. Really,
He also talked about cryptos and NFTs and
it's gonna happen. So it's only 10 years right now because technology rapidly moves very fast, and it's very easy to go to market. And a lot of the younger generations, aged between 25 all the way to 45, are into this space, right? So blockchain, crypto. So those games that we've been talking over the last few months actually exploded. We had TCP, we had Block. We had MNG also is climbing up the charts, as well as Meta Hero. So being something from the objective world into the digital age, and this we'll see this coming to mainstream, and it will be close to 1.5 trillion dollars that will actually flood the market because of this new technological advance. So
Solid, this one. I think, yeah, as I mentioned, even yesterday we were talking about this. It's a very brave step, but at the same time, it's an intelligent step because Facebook is moving into something that's really is a future.
right, and there is a race for time. I think Apple also came out with their 3D, their virtual glasses. Now you have AR and VR merging together, and because of C19, it has created separation, and we as humans need to, we are social creatures, right? So we need to connect. We need to have that connectivity, and now they will just take one step further where we can just live in the comfort of our home, but we can meet friends, and it'll be very immersive in terms of learning things. I think next time you don't need to travel to Egypt. You can actually teleport to Egypt and get to see, the
Is
Sphinx
it the effect of COVID? I seriously I couldn't understand. Maybe this would have come a couple of years later, but
later.
yeah,
Yep.
but it's speed up because of COVID. Because since we cannot travel, we cannot
Right.
meet our loved ones. So I think this is being expedited because of this.
Yes, correct. It was a perfect time. COVID actually blocked all of us, and then we are stuck at home. And then that's where the crypto space became also increasingly. You see wallets popping up because people was just most likely bored at home and started trading. The way of life have changed rapidly. Zoom, of course, took off, exploded, and then I think this is where they felt a new technology came in. And what I like about Facebook, they don't want to just be a product; they want to be a platform and have API. So I suspect what's going to happen. Coins like Block, Metaverse, the Meta Hero, all will be connecting to the API, and it will just be this one uniform platform. And if you look at the world right now, we have scarcity of land, and also all these issues on 7 point something trillion people on the planet. And right now, with this metaverse, we can infinitely create universe, infinite, as long as we have good power supply. And I think now power they are actually looking into, I forgot this new way of generating power, which is I think a few countries came together. It's called Tether, if I'm not mistaken. And then once we have that power, everything will start. We're going to see a very nice, exciting times, Manish. So we are in the
And
right time.
not only exciting time, I think it's giving us a opportunity. So those who take this as a opportunity and start preparing it, there will be early bird who can take advantage of this technology, and those who just wanted to criticize thing and just create some rumors, then they will be late to take
Yeah,
this kind
because
of
I think
opportunity.
Facebook got a lot of flack for doing this. Everybody's talking about privacy and saying that this is not the way humanity is. There's always this two spectrum, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, with every new change, technology.
Of course, for those people, the Facebook or Metaverse is not insisting you to register yourself. It's not mandatory. Definitely, you have options, but we want to be part of this technology. We want
Yep.
to take advantage and see what are the other opportunities coming, learning, earning, playing. Let's
Yes.
do that.
Yes. Agreed. So Manish, that's all I have. It's just a kind of a glimpse. It's just kind of pin and put things in context. So
Yeah.
over to you.
Sure. And so today we were busy in something, so thought to share our experience. The whole day we
All
were
right.
talking about that, and we had a number of calls with our friends, with you. Guys, I just wanted to share with you guys. Let me. I think your Twitter handle will be open, right? Let me open it.
Yeah. Let me just check. Yeah, Manish. Let me share my screen.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, it's just something that we wanted to clarify, which is good of what we've done. Let's see. Let me share the screen. Here we go.
The one which we posted just now. Yeah, I think that's the one. So, guys, today what happened? Just sharing an incident. One of our friend has ask our help and assistance to invest on a block Blocktopia, right? Blocktopia, yeah. So in a Blocktopia, he asked us to. He shows some interest because the coin is doing really good from past couple of days, and today it's exploded. It's heavily exploded. Morning it was around 9 cents, and people were discussing whether I should go in and buy some in do some investment. But we suggested that it's expensive. But by evening, it was even exploded, and it was around 13 to, I think it's the all-time high was 12.9 or 13. So during that time, I think nobody can resist. It's 13 already, is it?
14 was the high.
Okay, 14 was the high. So I think, yeah, it's 14, the time people don't want to resist. And one of our friends requested to help him to invest here. And he want to do a heavy investment. So when he showed the interest, then definitely Root Zone's responsibility is triggered. We started further investigating because we both probably 10-15,000 we invested, and we are okay if something happened. We are our mindset is to take a risk, that's fine. But if somebody's money comes in, then our responsibility become double. And then we started investigating it, and then found that there is one, I think you can show also when since you are sharing the Polygon scan the wallet address which shows the 93%.
Yeah, I'm showing it.
Yeah,
this is the one.
So this is the one. So you can see here the 97%, this wallet is holding it. So this guy can create a rug pull. So that's what we worried, which wallet it is. And after that, I started posting in a Blocktopia Telegram group. So Telegram group, I posted, then some people started taking it seriously, and some people called me fadduster, that I cannot afford this coin, that's why I'm creating FUD in the market so that the price can drop. But actually it's not. It's to you guys, if something which we have flagged out and then there's informations are not available in the website, it's our responsibility to go and highlight to the person. So this is what we did, and people started jumping on us, and some people also started taking it seriously. They worried, and they started asking people, hey, what happened to this 97%? Is it true? So they stressed out, and I many people started DM me. So later part, in the same group, we've been blocked. I think Blocktopia has blocked us because we were keep on asking this information. So after that, they clarify something. They say that don't go on a FUD. The crypto, that this token is really doing well, and they mentioned that this 97% is the Team wallet. So, and Team wallet is it's locked for 12 months. This is what I mentioned in their Telegram group. But this information was not there in a website, and I thanks Daryl, who was also following up, and he's also part of that group, which he shared some information since I was blocked for that group. So later part, I think they have updated their white paper, and they have updated their tokenomics also, and in the tokenomics a bit clear now. And we are happy that we got our answers at least.
Yeah,
So,
we got our answers. Just to clarify for the community, and I mean we were blocked, so we can't access the Telegram group. So if any of you who knows the Blocktopian admins, to let them know it was not any FUD intended. It was really just to make sure that there was clarity, because we are holders of this project, and we really admire the vision. We like the coin, and we have been promoting the coin since close to when it first came into inception. So and I was clearly, if you look at the tweet, I said that we just need clarity, no pun intended here. We ourselves are holders, and of course I tag everyone, including BitBoy of crypto, just because I saw that BitBoy was also part of this metaverse.
So this is one experience which we are sharing with you. Hope it'll be helpful for you guys, because of course the intention of this channel is to cover the good news and bad news, and also, so if there's some risk we found it, we definitely want to share with you guys.
Right, and this is the power of being transparency. Especially on the blockchain, it was not anything to actually bring down the price of block. We wouldn't do that. We are actually owners ourselves Of course, we will not disclose exactly how much we own in terms of block, but we are still a fan. This video today, this trailer was actually to show a new world that is about to come, and we are really very lucky. I mean, for those who have been following us for quite some time, this is the future. It is here, and I've seen a lot of products and solutions now coming up to actually bring us much more closer into VR and AR combination. So thanks, Daryl. Thanks for maybe ask them to unblock us. That would be great. We'd like to be part of the community. Again,
Yeah.
no.
And thanks for your support, Daryl. I think you've been actively supporting us from past couple of weeks, and you're also contributing to Root Zone. So thanks. We
Yep, really
appreciate your
appreciate that.
efforts.
Yeah, because it's not just Wayne and Manish that has the answer, although we spend considerably a lot of time to really study blockchains, the protocol, layer 1, layer 2, and even on the investing side of things, the fundamentals, technical, cash flow, risk. And it's our job and responsibility to our community to share when we what we did, to ask a question. Of course, it was taken in the wrong light. And again, if that's was the direction, again, we apologize on behalf of Root Zones. Again, it's not intended to do.
It's not intended.
yeah.
It's just to safeguard our funds. That's all the intention was.
Yeah, and anyways, people came back also on the Twitter. They have actually responded to us on our Twitter. Let me just see. I think some of them are saying Roadblock is saying, read the light. It's all there, but okay. Thanks for the info. How do you find out about that? It's a developer wallet. Nothing to worry about. It's a developer wallet. So that's great, guys. I really keep it up. Thank you for actually sharing what you know. I guess when the first time we actually checked that, maybe we might have missed out on the blog, and we might
No,
just do
I
that.
think this white paper we have seen. If you see our older videos, I think you covered already, and that this tokenomic part was not there in the white paper. I think I will again review that the older videos.
So there's tokenomics here. It's number 18. So we'll just go to 18 and see what's happening here.
And in tokenomics also, why we were confused whether the wallet information, it's about the developer wallet is there or not. And since we are in a crypto space, we are doing further research. We have not seen such a huge percentage was locked for certain things, but it's their strategies. And if they have clarified that it's a developer wallet, then shouldn't be something that we should worry about.
Yeah. So again, I mean, I'm just looking at this, of course, in terms of circulation, the initial caps, you can see actually certain seed money. It all add up to about 38. This is what billion, 38 billion, so 19%. And these are some of the allocation, or what they will do: 5% to distribution, 10% on listing, unblocking, all that. Of course, we were just trying to actually correlate, but I guess this is where the answer is. Although the numbers still don't. We most likely will just take some time to actually digest this before we, continue the journey with block and the upcoming metaverse.
Yeah.
So that's all I have, Manish.
Yeah, that's all. I also have it for today.
what a rush today. Crazy rush.
Crazy day. I think the whole day gone on investigations and helping our communities and helping ourselves also. Yep.
Yeah. So okay, fine. Let's move forward. The next segment, of course, we are just looking how's the confidence of the market. Everything seems good. We are healthy at 70. Of course, in the side of things, Bitcoin is slightly down 0%, about 0.18%. The rest of the coins is seeing a slight dip. Looking at the cryptocurrency, we still have 13,000 coins, 400 over exchanges, 2.6 trillion, which is good. We are looking for more for the market cap to actually climb as we usher towards the end of December. Bitcoin, of course, stick dominance 44%, Ethereum 20%, top 3 trending coins are Riva, Uteria, and MicroPets. So Bitcoin, of course, currently in the last 24 hours down by 0.16. Ethereum, Bitcoin is down by 0.16, Ethereum down by 1.60, BNB is slightly up by 1.78, Cardano down by 1.78, Solana down by 2.90, XRP down slightly up by 0.75, Polkadot is up by 0.59, Shiba, the two dogs, meme coins, or I can't say meme coins now for Shiba, based on the audit approval for their Shiba swap. They're currently down by 4.26, and Doge 3.52. So of course, price prediction still remains the same. Bitcoin, we are aiming for 100,000 to 250. Ethereum, 10,000 to 15,000. BNB, $1,000. Cardano, 3 to 5. Solana, 200 to 250. XRP, something about XRP I've actually posted on our Twitter. Seems like the SEC actually had some news about this. Let me just check that link. Let's see what's happening here. So yeah, press release, SEC. So SEC actually charges Ripple and two executives for conducting a 1.3 billion unregistered securities offering. So of course there's a whole list here. But I need to actually check, is this the final, and what is the do they have to pay a fine to move forward, like USDT that recently had to pay $41 million fine, and they moved on, didn't cause a black swan in the market. However, for Ripple, for XRP, we'll see what's going to happen over the next few days, and that's something that we anticipate would be a good buy, because this is priced at $20, right? The Polkadot, of course, 85. Shiba, I don't know, I was just getting some mixed response. Everybody is saying 0.1. So of course that will take some time for them with the burn in place. It is potentially we could reach there. And I've also posted something that is something to take note, where you don't need millions of dollars to make millions. I like the traditional market, and this morning I posted this, which was an investor who directed $1 of capital towards Shiba Inu just a year ago would have today gotten 51,979.
It's such a powerful statement.
Very powerful statement, because it shows us as early adopters. You don't need thousands of dollars to actually make a huge amount of money, but it will come a point of time, if we start early right now in the next 10 years, getting into the right coins, understanding where the future is, you will get there eventually. So something to take note there. And of course, Doge, still we are waiting for Doge to hit $1. So of course, some other coins you may want to explore are Luna, we have Link, Avalanche, Algorand, Matic, Axie Infinity. Of course, they have been the leader. They actually kind of ignited the opportunity that it was possible to make money, not from a first world nation. One of their biggest clientele is the Philippines and also Venezuela. So you can see the amount of opportunities around the world adopting the technology, and they do struggle because of the forex, but they may actually come back and win the race in some future state. VET, of course, is still undervalued. Cosmos, something to look at. FTT and FTM. FTM, of course, Phantom is said to be the Ethereum killer. There's a lot of Ethereum killers nowadays coming up, trying to dominate. FTT, great exchange if you're doing daily trades, very cheap to do daily trades. And DAI, if you find on Gemini, they're offering 7% APY. So you can always go to Gemini, which I've covered today under Gemini Earn, and you can actually see how to calculate your earnings. And if you choose DAI and put a 10,000, you can see over 2 years it's about 1,005, followed by 4 years it will be this, right? So of course, if you increase this in number, you will get the actual thing auto calculated for you. You get a visual aspect. Of course, APY is something that when you have large volumes, you can actually look into that. Yeah, Daryl, correct. BNB is up. So it'll be expensive for now. I think that the closest that myself and Manish got in BNB was about 200 plus. So close to $300. So now it's $200 up. And you need Ethereum, you need BNB, because most of the ecosystem uses it for gas fees. So when you find it cheap, just get a few coins and keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've been missing login to Binance. It's been a while, I think 2 weeks already since I logged into Binance. I miss you, Binance.
Yeah, we miss Binance, and so still
you used to make us happy with our daily trading. Thank you for everything.
Yeah, they made it so seamless for us that we, Yeah, it was the perfect tool. It was ranked number one, and they're still number one even after we have moved out from Binance. Michael Saylor, I need to refresh this because Michael Saylor came out. They bought 9,000 more Bitcoin. So this is the true test of Michael Saylor. See, for us, we are buying block. And our first principle in root zones is to take out your principal, right? So if you invested 4,000, it went up to 12 grand. Take out that 4,000, leave the 8,000. But Michael Saylor is different. Michael Saylor understands economic. He understands the financial system. And what he does is actually because of the traditional corporate America, the companies, they can actually create money through either creating bonds. They can loan out the bonds. They can even do buyback on the shares. They can issue out more shares. So there's a lot of tools in place to actually generate revenue just from the owning a corporate company, and even through taxation and all that. And he was able to generate enough money to continue buying Bitcoin because he knows that he could potentially be ranked, he would most likely surpass people like Warren Buffett and all that because of the understanding that only Bitcoin itself has a number of satoshis, and that satoshis that makes up one Bitcoin has the ability to match the wealth created in the whole entire world. So that is the reason why, looking at the supply and demand, Bitcoin can generate to $1 million based on this chart, which I always like to show because it actually gives you a timeline on where this market will be headed. So the stock to flow 10 years, looking at the blue line, we have always been on top the blue line, slightly a bit below the blue line, and now we are going to hit back, and then we are going to see 100,000 for the next 5 years before running up into the millions for 2025. So they've been tracking this for 10 years. They understand the algorithms, they understand the mechanistic of supply and demand, and the halving that is going to happen. So even if we are talking about Taproot, putting the Lightning networks on layer 2, that is just more for the speed. But Bitcoin rules of the game will never change, and it was designed to actually maybe to break the idea of gold, which is 1,000 years old, used for as long as we can remember humanity. And now Bitcoin will be the digital age, and if you see where we are going in today's video, you will see where the world will be, right? So we'll be in the virtual space. We don't need to use any more credit cards. Everything will be digitalized. There will be ledger in terms of blockchain. There will be multiple protocols. And myself and Manish right now, our mission has always been the same: to learn, earn, create, and share. And that mission will not change, but our approach in which we will start to do research now will change, because we will be looking at advancement in the AR and VR space, especially the gaming space. And stay tuned on our Telegram group, because anytime we come with a thesis, with full research, full study, and we ourselves are going to invest in, you'll be the first to know. So that's all I have today. It's going to be a Daryl is on fire today. So BNB is good good for new coins. Yes and no. It depends. About we used to trade BNB coins. We used to trade Ethereum. Today we don't hold them. We just hold mainly because these networks actually uses them for gas fee. And he's also us on looking for a good trading coin. So when we talk about trading coins, there's two aspects. Okay, there's two aspects. You got to first remember your what is your wealth number. I've covered that, and also what is your cash flow. So example is this. I'm just going to open up a notepad. Let me just grab something here. So example, if I have this clean sheet, right, is what is your cash flow, right? So we talk about cash flow. It's too small, huh? Can I make it big? Or do I have a screen? I thought I actually had that where I shared the other day. I'll find it. But actually what I wanted to say was what is your cash flow, right? So let's say your cash flow is $5,000, right? $5,000 anywhere in the world in US dollars. You live a comfortable life, so don't increase that money. And what is your what is your capital, right? Or what is your financial freedom number. So financial freedom number, right? So you got to have these two premise always at the top of your mind. You know, your cash flow has to be $5,000 or your financial freedom number. So your financial freedom number, assuming that you live for 80 years and you are maybe now age 30, right? So let's say, so that is about 50 years away. So 50 years, let me just put this in, 50 years. Now 50 years is actually per month, right? So if I'm going to take this calculator, so 50 years times 12 months times 5,000 gives you $3 million. That's all. That's all you ever need. So 3 million, meaning of course you have to pay yourself every month $5,000. And the good part about knowing your financial freedom number is that when you hit that number, you actually bought yourself 50 years of your life. Just keep within your means at $5,000. But of course, with $3 million, you can do much more, you know, investing in gold, silver, buying a house to generate rental. And of course, it all starts for us personally. We've been investing for quite some time. Personally, investing in the crypto right now is one of the fastest way. And you, for those who are in our channel, you have seen and all the videos is archived in Root Zones. You can see the price we cover, like Solana at $29. It is almost close to $200. So yeah, Daryl, we always take the complexity, we break it down because some information is not really needed. You don't need to know blockchain in order to trade, but you do need to know any investment in the 5 asset class. I don't know whether Daryl have seen. I have managed. Remember last time I covered a bit of the financial deck, right?
Yeah,
We had
yeah.
the financial
I think
deck.
you have one snippet which has the blueprint formula. I think the root zone blueprint.
Let me see if I have that deck. Yeah, maybe Daryl, for you, I'm just gonna just run this by quickly. Let me just share my screen. Something to take note because it will help you actually to do your trades before even talking about trading. So basically, we know that the rich don't work for money, right? There's 3 kinds of mindset. The poor mindset, where income comes in, we just spend, we don't buy assets, and we take a lot of liabilities in terms of credit card. For the poor mindset, of course, they may not have enough to actually get a credit card. The middle class, the middle income, which is most of people, and how I classify middle income class is that you still need to go paycheck to paycheck. You still need to get a job to work to pay your bills, right? So the income comes in, it goes to expenses, and then we increase our comfort and we take on liability, lavish cars, credit card, and mortgage. But the rich, the wealthy, basically buy assets, and that's what we have been doing in Root Zones. We buy assets, but of course there is 5 asset class in the whole entire world. One of them is crypto, in our own opinion, because it is still considered as digital goods and it's not deemed as a financial asset yet by corporations and institutions. So of course these assets will pay back for your dividend, interest, royalties, rental income. So example, if you ever want to buy a Lamborghini, take that money, buy a house, take the house to get the rental, and take the rental to buy the car. So that is the way the rich think about it. And of course we have the asset allocation. So asset allocation plays a very critical role. It helps you craft your trading strategy. Without knowing your portfolio, you actually run into, you know, when certain things happen in the markets, you panic, you sell, you put yourself out of the position, and then you can't get back into the market because it's too expensive and you have to look for a new trade, right? So financial freedom account, 15%, 10%, play money. Of course, we are talking about going for a vacation, right? Going for a vacation, because that rest, like what Manish has showed in his recent videos, he just needed that time off to the sun, you know, to sometimes we just need to rejuvenate, to get ideas, creativity to move forward in life. For me, I went on a cruise and I had time to think, where is the next 2 years to 5 years? So most of the time we get caught up, and that once you have a plan in place, just execute the plan. Don't really think about it, but they take some time out to reflect, is this going in the right direction that you want? And of course, education. Now this education, I'm not talking about masters and degrees. I'm talking about education where you learn about trading, you pay money to learn about the fundamentals, how to read an income statement and a balance sheet, how to actually what models do they use, so as you learn on how to actually read numbers. And then of course in the crypto space, we don't have that like traditional markets, but Manish and myself, we are looking at tokenomics, we are looking at fundamentals, team, partners, community, volume of trading that is happening for the particular coin. Where is the future is going? Is this aligned to the future? What's the vision, mission, the teams, the products, the services, the legal entities, and the marketing strategy and their cash flow. So a lot of fundamentals that we have to look. And of course, you have to leave off 50%. So if you earn $1,000, assuming $10,000, leave off 50%. That's 5K. Never go above 50% and put it into the rest. So you are actually giving charitable. If you can't give money, give time. You are learning every day. You are living life to the fullest. You are saving for the long term, and you are investing in financial freedom. So of course, these are the 5 asset class. We have cryptocurrency, paper asset, real estate, commodities, and we have businesses. And this is a 5 asset class. This guy is the Wizard of Wall Street. He's Ray Dalio. So if you know Warren Buffett, he's the guy behind Warren Buffett in terms. He has 2,000 analysts in the traditional markets, and they created this kind of portfolio called the all-weather portfolio. Means whether it's bear or bull, this entire portfolio can produce close to 11 to 15%. So that's something you can read up about Ray Dalio. And there's 2 different mindsets, right? There's a long-term, so that you are in for the long haul, hodler in the word of the crypto, and you are trader. So the trader always look for short-term cycle, medium cycle, while the investors look for long-term and dollar cost average, right? So that's what we do. We buy Bitcoin, we hodl it, and then the rest of the money we do trading. George Soros will be on this side. So if you imagine this is your portfolio, 50% is hodl, which is Bitcoin, because you know where the future is heading based on supply and demand. But for George Soros, the mindset is trading. So you buy things like undervalued cake, VET, BNB coins, Cardano, Ethereum. Now trading I won't be covering today. I just wanted you to get the mindset, because with the right mindset, then the trading becomes easy, right? So these are some of the terms that they use. So don't, when you hear people having conversation, be clear which mindset are they talking about. When they talk about buy and sell, when they talk about fast, when they talk about high risk, these are all traders. These are traders' word. But when they talk about buy and hold, dividends or staking or lending or arbitrage, we don't have financial statements, so we have tokenomics, and they are learning a lot, because they are always trying to find for that silver lining where you can actually invest. And as always, any investment of the 5 asset class, whether it's a real estate, whether it's gold and silver, understand the fundamentals, understand the technicals, understand the risk associated, understand the cash flow, and of course, knowing that a coin actually holds 97% actually falls under risk. Of course, through clarification, we better understand the fundamentals of the coin. And these are the 2 emotions, right? Mostly in the crypto space: buy the rumors, sell the news, and then you go through this from optimistic all the way to optimistic, but you go up to this fear and also FOMO, right? Fear of missing out. So there's always greed and fear, the 2 emotions that you must master, because the trading is actually a mastery of the self. If you master these 2 emotions and you're very clear on your trading plan, then you are objective and you don't get swayed easily by certain moves in the market or FUD or FOMO narratives, right? The good news and the bad news. So just a grand plan. Of course, we always find a good crypto price under 0.03, look for a great team, must have capped supply, and invest for the long term. The 2 mindsets and the 2 philosophies of root zones comes into these 2: passive income, wealth generation, right? So let me just move this. Let me just move this. So underlining, of course, the asset allocation, diverse, stay on the course, pay no attention to any FUD or FOMO in the marketplace, and time and patience. These are values that will help you refine over time, but it's just an overarching thing that you need to take note. Now, I always like to say that life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. So if you don't make the change today, don't expect the future to change for you, where we look for the life-changing wealth. And that's all I have. Maybe Daryl, that's something.
Sure, Daryl. We'll share with you.
Yeah. He wants the blueprint, right? So I think, I will firm up this, because I think my sisters actually are asking me to actually conduct that class for them. So that's something that I will be sharing soon. So That's all I have today, guys. Thank you for
Guys,
joining
thank
us.
you for joining, and see you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same channel. Thanks, Daryl. Take care.